Good morning, guys. Welcome to the video. April 4th, I believe, this morning, Saturday. Typical check-in this morning. It was 165.4. I'm up a little bit, but I'll talk about that later in the video. Took some photos, and photos I was super happy with. Just quick shout out to Iron Monkey Wear. Those are the company that made the posing suit that I was in, that blue one. Unreal, like 10 out of 10 quality. Exactly what I was looking for, a little bit more kind of revealing on the back for the glutes. Super good fit, and they actually sent me another one too, which was super kind of them. They didn't have to do that. They sent me like a red velvety one, which is nice as well. So I can't thank you guys enough. So if you guys ever see this video, Iron Monkey Wear, thank you. And for anybody that needs posing trunks, I don't think they just do bodybuilding, but I can vouch for the bodybuilding ones that they were, like I said, 10 out of 10. So be sure to go check them out on Instagram and give them some support, because it was, again, very, very good trunks. I'm super excited. But anyways, so today I was still running with the Saturday work day. I think I mentioned that in a video last week, that I'm working Monday to Saturday, Sundays off, just because of the schedule and with everything that's going on. Some people aren't wanting to work right now, which is understandable. So I'm working Monday to Saturday, and then Sundays the store's closed, so I'm not working. So today, 11 to 5, we're gonna do legs here this morning. It's around 7 o'clock, so you guys can't see, but meal one is sitting right here, which is also pre-workout. And then we're gonna train around 8-ish, which will probably take us to about 10, and then work for 11. So we'll do a little bit of cardio post-workout. I think after I eat this, the plan is to take the dog for a walk. It'll help with this digest, but also obviously give him a bit of a walk. So, and then we'll come back and train. Plan today is the foam roller hack squat against the wall, some lunges, some adductor work. I do have a new bench now, which I'll show you guys if you haven't seen it yet. A little bench. It's nothing fancy, but it's got a leg extension, leg curl attachment. So we'll probably do dual leg extensions and dual leg curls, because I did single legs on Wednesday. And I'll have to look back. I did some other stuff last week that was really good, so we'll do all that again. But anyways, I need to eat this because it's getting cold, and then I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm just in the truck getting ready to head to work, and I figured now would be the best time to talk about the subject of me still competing, because obviously I'm heading to work, and then tonight a little date night with Carrie, so we're just going to get it out of the way right now and end the video here. So bottom line is, obviously you guys have seen by the thumbnail and the title of the video, that prep's over as of right now, but that doesn't mean we're going into like an off season and, you know, gonna gain a bunch of weight back and all that kind of stuff. That's not what this is. Similar to what I've been doing with my clients that are in a similar situation, is kind of dubbing this like an improvement season, you know, a maintenance phase. I've seen other terms thrown around, but the term off season doesn't accurately describe this. So for me moving forward, you know, you guys have been following, the scheduled show was May 30th, and that was in upstate New York. And if you've been following the news at all and, you know, staying up to date with things, New York's in a really bad spot right now. They're starting to get, you know, in the lines of Italy as far as casualties and people getting sick and all this kind of stuff. So obviously my show being in upstate New York is a no-go. It hasn't been officially canceled yet, but there's no way they can run it. Along with the fact that I have to try to get across the border, which is closed for non-essential travel. Obviously, me doing a little bodybuilding show isn't deemed essential. So, yeah, so that show obviously is not going to run. And then there was a show a week ahead of that, which would have been May 23rd in Mississauga, which is local. It's about 2 hours west of me. And they were still running, but then I think it was Thursday this week, Toronto sent out a thing that all events in Toronto up until I think it's the beginning of June, beginning of July, have been canceled. So again, that show has been canceled. The Toronto Pro Super Show, Expo, and competition was canceled as well, which is a huge event here in Canada. So yeah, so that's all happened in the last like 3 or 4 days. So then I was like, man, what do I want to do? How am I going to structure this? How am I going to go about this? So the game plan is to kind of maintain where I'm at right now, give or take. So I'm 165, whatever I was this morning, and I've been 164, 165 all week. So the goal is to kind of maintain 165 to 175, kind of fluctuate in around that 10-pound mark for the foreseeable future, and just kind of play things out and see what happens. July 31st is the Canadian Nationals, which is the natural national event in Toronto, which I am qualified for and had intentions of doing, and that's at the end of July. So there's a chance that that could still run if things clean up by July. So my game plan would be to keep this condition. That way, if that show still runs and I'm like 8 to 10 weeks out, I could, you know, continue dieting down. Yeah, after that, there's no real competitions in sight. My goal this year was to get a WNBF pro card, World Natural Bodybuilding Federation. That's the WNBF, and that was why I was going to the States to compete and try to get that card. And now that that can't happen, the idea of me even competing at all this year is kind of, you know, put on the back burner. I don't want to compete just for the sake of competing. Obviously, Nationals is a big event, and I want to do that one. But outside of that, just to compete for the sake of getting on stage isn't... I'm past that point now. I'm past the point of wanting to compete just for the sake of it and getting the stage experience or getting the photos and all that kind of stuff. Like, I want to compete now to try to further my career as a bodybuilder. So that's why trying to get a WNBF pro card was first priority. So looking ahead, the next shot at that would be next spring, so 2021, so a year from now, right? There's a show, so the Natural USAs I did last year, 2019, I would plan to do that in April next year, and then probably the show I was going to do at the end of May, do that next year as well, and then go from there. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at, guys. Prep's on hold, canceled, whatever you want to call it, but not to the extent that it's just all full-blown off season. We're going crazy again. That's not the goal. I'm actually going to go hopefully get some photos done tomorrow with my current condition because I'm happy with where I'm at right now, and I want to kind of get some documentation of that. And I'm kind of going for more of an old school classic approach with these photos. So when you compare condition of the guys back then when they did photo shoots, it's pretty comparable to where I'm at right now. They weren't super shredded, they weren't diced, but they were lean and had a very good aesthetic classic shape. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Hopefully we can do that tomorrow if the weather cooperates. So that's where we're at, guys. Prep's on hold, like I said, but don't worry, the dream has not been given up whatsoever. It's just been postponed. So we're gonna keep kind of plucking away. I'm still probably gonna do these vlogs every week just to update you guys and keep you in the loop with how things are going. Obviously Instagram is where I'm definitely more active for sure, just because it's a lot easier to post things on Instagram than it is to make these YouTube videos. But we're gonna try to at least get a video or two up a week, and then obviously the podcast will still be running. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this was kind of a short one. We got some workout footage in, and obviously the prep update was the main meat and potatoes of this video. So if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to like the video, give me a subscribe. We're almost at 1,000, which is dope, and we'll keep doing our thing. So thanks again, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.